we're very excited to say that Kate Hudson joins us now. It's lovely to see you.
Hi, nice
Merry
to see you. Merry Christmas.
We both loved the first Knives Out film.
Yeah, it was great.
And so did a great many other people, because this is nominated for an Oscar, I mean, Golden Globes, so it was hugely revered. But also, I think you heard that the atmosphere on set for that first film was really something special.
Yeah, we all knew it was. You could tell even when that one came out how much fun they were having when they were doing all the press. You know, it's sort of like, oh, that Knives Out looks really fun. And then when we found out that they were doing a second one, for me at least, there was a part that I might be right for in it. It was like, I mean, I was just like gonna barrel Rian Johnson's door down. I was like, I want in. And you know, I think Rian Johnson, writer-director, has like puts the best dinner party together you could ever possibly imagine, because that's kind of what it felt like when we were working.
It's funny because, I mean, we read lots of briefs and it says, oh, we had a really good time, the atmosphere was amazing on set, and you think, all right, go on, here we go. But actually, when I was looking down and reading it, I was like, God, you genuinely really did.
Oh, we really did.
To play together. I mean, there was sort of murder mysteries going on in the story, and we'll discuss that more, but there was murder mysteries happening off set as well.
Yeah, well, we were really locked down together because of COVID, and so we only had each other to hang out with. And then when we got to Serbia, because we were in Greece, but then we did all of our interiors in Belgrade. And so that was interesting. And it was right at like the peak of Delta. So we couldn't go anywhere. So we would basically like rent out the bar and do murder mysteries, and they'd turn into dance parties. And that's how we kept ourselves entertained while we were making the movie.
So you were playing Mafia?
Yeah. Have you ever played that before?
I don't think I have.
No, so much. Have you played Werewolf and Villagers?
No.
Do you know that? It's as fun as it sounds. It's so fun, but it's a great game.
Nutmeg and Hot Pants?
I want to play that one. No, but basically, Mafia it's like you have a group of people, and there's like 4 or 5 hidden Mafia, but everybody's saying they're townspeople, and you have to find out who the Mafia is and kill them. That's the way it goes.
I'm Googling this straight after.
It's really fun. It's a great time.
Catherine Hahn said, we all played the detective board game Mafia with Kate, and she was just so good.
Oh, God.
Ed Norton said, she's just so good at that game, she gets so competitive, it's almost not fun.
He is lying. Edward Norton is a liar. I love that game. I think me and Leslie and Janelle are like the gamers.
Yeah.
Like, we show up to play. Everybody else just wanted to drink. I think that's kind of how that went down. But yeah,
did Daniel Craig's not mentioned on any of these lists? Did he play Mafia?
Oh, he did.
Are you sure?
He did. Well, Daniel didn't know what was going on. Daniel was like, aren't we supposed to be at the bar? You know, I mean, again, like, we were working long hours, so it was sort of like, you get to know who people are when you play games, right?
Yeah.
Like, you're either like into it or you're just really not. And Catherine Hahn also, she would last a good like 25 minutes like in it, and then just done. Just done.
Well, we should explain a little bit about what this one is, because Daniel Craig is back. He's back as Detective Benoit Blanc, and then there is a whole new murder to be solved. So just explain who you are, because you are Birdie Jay.
I play Birdie Jay. She's sort of a socialite fashionista. And we are all this group of friends that we call the Disruptors. And we're all connected to Miles Braun, who's sort of our billionaire friend, who's really responsible for all of our livelihoods, really. And we come in the middle of lockdown of COVID. We go on this vacation to his Greek island, and sort of a murder mystery unfolds.
And we've got to say, I mean, these are really funny. They're very clever. The stories are really smart. And your character, I think, made a fortune in COVID because she invented a range of sweatpants. Yeah.
Well, we try not to do any spoilers, even though the movie's now been out, and hopefully a lot of people have seen it. But yeah, she's a entrepreneur, I guess, or just really lucky. But Birdie's really she's a bold, very loud, tone deaf, not that smart.
Yeah.
You know, woman who is really at the
look at you. Look, we have to have a moment for this.
There's Birdie.
In my head, that's what happens when I'm on holiday. It's nothing like that.
Well, while everyone else was having Aperol spritzes in Greece, I was just waiting for that scene to be shot so I could just join everybody.
Join it.
Yeah, it was like everybody was having a great time, and I was like, I'll take that cucumber and feta.
It's in the greatest tradition of Agatha Christie, isn't it, really? Everybody is a suspect.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, that's the fun. I mean, Ryan Johnson's a huge Agatha Christie fan, and one of the things I love about what he says about the genre is that it really should take place of the time. Like, so that's kind of what you get in this movie, is that it's very specific to what we're living in right now. And all of these characters are sort of these heightened versions of people that are, you know, easy to, I guess, laugh at. But then he, like, you know, brilliantly layers them with all of this, you know, gravitas. And, you know, Birdie is this seemingly very flamboyant, loud character, but underneath her is just a girl dying to be validated. So that's the joy of working with someone like Ryan. Plus, it's just a blast. And then if you've seen it and you go back and see it, you can't believe how fair he plays.
Yeah.
He just doesn't, there's nothing that you're going, everything happens as it should.
As if it was done.
Right.
You, at the premiere, you took your mum with you, which was so lovely.
She did. I had my family there, yeah. I had some of my family. It was really nice.
Yeah.
She
really
gate crashing a lot of people's interviews, though, wasn't she?
I heard Leslie, at the premiere, we went on vacation with Leslie Odom and his wife, Nicolette. And my mom was on that vacation. My parents invite themselves on my vacations.
Right.
Now this is what happens.
Yeah.
Where are you going to be? I think we're going to be in Italy. We're coming, you know. And Leslie was with us, so she got really excited and I think just crashed his interview.
She can do whatever she wants.
Well, their Instagram is fantastic. Their Instagram account.
Oh.
Your mum's is brilliant.
Oh, my mom, yeah.
It's so lovely.
Yeah,
the whole family thing, the life thing. We're very lucky, and she came on here a little while ago, and she was telling the most extraordinary stories. I mean, one of them, it's funny what sticks with you, heartbreaking story of when she got stood up at the prom, which I'll never forget.
Oh, yeah, that story. Yeah, I've heard that a couple times.
Yeah.
Yeah, as you do when they're your parents. But that story was one of, like, really kind of defined so much of her youth.
Yeah.
So when you get together,
she doesn't get stood up anymore.
Oh, no.
Yeah, that changed real fast.
When you get together, we were talking about games and stuff. Are you a game-playing family?
It's like half and half. My mom does not like games. She pretends like she does, but she's just has no competitive bone in her body. She doesn't want to, you know, be a part of that. But my dad, me, Oliver, we like to play games.
Right.
You know what we do is we sit around and we talk. We love to watch movies. And we just, like, get snuggly, really, you know?
Well, there is nothing better to get snuggly and watch right now
That's
than
right.
this, in actual fact. This is Glass Onion, a Knives Out mystery. It's Netflix, 23rd of December, so it's all there for you.
And the first one, if you haven't seen the first one, then do that as well, because that is also a fantastic story. Have you just got engaged? You got engaged quite recently.
Me?
Yeah.
It's actually been a while now.
Yeah.
I just haven't planned the wedding.
Well, I also read
like,
something else that you said, and you said, I mean, I love that man, but the last thing we're doing right now is thinking about a wedding.
That's right.
Is that because you...
I don't even know where I am right now.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding. I know exactly where I am. The idea of planning a wedding, and I go back and forth, like, do I really want a wedding, like a big wedding? Or, you know, how do I even... We're so happy. Like, I don't... It's not the first thing I need. And granted, I've been there before. I've got 3 kids, 3 dads.
Yeah.
You know, it's not exactly like the golden ticket, you know, a wedding.
Yeah.
So and we also don't know where we want to do it. We're still figuring out, but it will happen.
Do it when it's right for you.
That's right.
Well, as we said, Glass Onion is it's a Knives Out mystery. It's on Netflix right now.
Thank you.
Thank you.